All right, Aquarius, welcome in. This is a reading for May 2024 for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the extended, I will talk about the astrology and how it's going to impact you, the transits that are happening, the ones I'm going to focus on in May for you to give you a good sense of what to look out for. Okay, and I want to say that after going over the astrology, just the big theme for me looking at that was about your hopes and dreams and like kind of waking up and saying, am I living my hopes and dreams? Is this really what I want? Okay, now some of you may be the answer is yes, and some of you the answer might be no. All right, so let's see what wants to come out in the reading for Aquarius. All right, serendipity. There's definitely good luck coming in. I can see that in the astrology and feel it right now. Come to the edge. Oh, yeah, come to the edge. And community. This was also highlighted because we have some planets hitting your 11th house of belonging. Do I belong here? Is this my tribe? Is this really what I want? Some of you may be shifting in your goals and dreams and hopes enough to sort of drop you out of certain collectives, open up to new tribes, something like that. But I really feel like you're going to step into something, lean into a goal or a dream. Could be a love partner, could be a business, could be a combined effort that you've been really wanting to do for a long time. And it's like, it just seems like this is the right time. So let's see where we're going here for Aquarius. What wants to come through in the readings? I know you're going to have a lot of good luck, and I know you are going to find your tribe. If you feel like you're not among them right now, there's a palpable sense of unease. If you're cool with it, then you're fine, right? If you found them, you're fine. I just feel like if you start putting up boundaries that are going to be healthier for you, you're going to see that you might have some people drop out of your life. It's okay. All right, it's okay. Underneath is the moon, the Hierophant, the Judgment card, the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. Look at this, the Tower, and the High Priestess. So I'm going to take this, Ten of Cups. Can't help myself. King of Wands. All right. So I'm taking the King of Wands because that serendipity is Sag energy. And right now I see a lot of water and earth here currently. You might be in a relationship or dealing with a situation or situationship where there's a person who has maybe too much earth, meaning there's not enough goal direction. There's not enough vision for the future. I just feel like you have a bigger vision for what you want to create. You might have a business partner or a love partner that is completely cool with the status quo. Doesn't make them wrong, could be right for them. And I just get the sense of you having some kind of real spiritual awakening, some kind of opening up that's going to bring you what you truly want. I really get the sense that you don't want this Queen of Pentacles necessarily, or this Hierophant. Some of you could be married. I get the sense that you don't really want that person leaving your life. But there is a crossroads here, and we didn't give much. I gave some attention to the full moon in Scorpio, but there's no question about it that the last couple of weeks that eclipse in Aries just sucked up all the oxygen in the room. There's no question about it. And I think we underplayed how important that full moon in Scorpio was for really purging things. Some of you could be really feeling that, or you've had a recent purge of people who were kind of stable and long term in your life. Because I just feel like you're laying the groundwork for something bigger. Okay, something bigger. Magician, there's Gemini, Mercury energy. Mercury's already direct as I'm doing this reading. Eight of Swords. Okay, Gemini. If you're dealing with a Gemini, all right, hold on. Let me just lay the rest of this out. Four of Wands, the Empress, Nine of Cups. Look at that. Two of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Page of Swords. I feel like a person that you're dealing with is very traditional. Okay, very traditional. The Four of Wands, the Empress here, and this Nine of Cups. Now, I'm just saying that because I almost feel like there's some kind of there's children involved. Okay, you see the two babies there, and then the washerwomen and the Four of Wands. Something super traditional. If you're dealing with someone who is super traditional, I don't think they see this coming. Okay, they might not have seen, if this has already happened to you, that there's been a purge, that the eclipse really did the job of you standing in your own empowerment. And it's perfectly normal for when we change in our lives or when we evolve, that people fall away, that old goals fall away, that career paths fall away. It's perfectly normal. And I just get the sense that you might be with a person who doesn't really believe that, who's sort of like, um, we can change, but we just need to stay the same while we're doing it. What? Um, there could have been something over the course of the 3 weeks of the Mercury in retrograde. It was in Aries, but there could have been some kind of choice. Okay? There's some kind of decision that's been made already, I feel. Either you have in your heart or they have in their heart made some kind of choice that is going to bring something to an end. So if this could be a person that you're not with yet that is making decisions based on what's going on in their life, and you are too, there can be a movement away from something super traditional. And I'm going to clarify this Eight of Swords. I just don't feel. Talk to me about this, the Gemini energy here. Two of Cups, Fool, Hanged Man, Death. Okay. I just don't feel this is changing enough. This is evolving enough. Wherever you are right now, if you're really seeing the future, if you're really having some kind of spiritual awakening, or the person, that you're going, I think you're going towards somebody. I'm getting this throat chakra kind of activation here as I'm saying this, that you've had some kind of awareness about, like, all right, I see where I'm going now. And I feel like this person, just what I said before, like, we can do this together. We can change together. But I don't feel that they're seeing the vision. I just feel like they're thinking that I'll just make an analogy here. They're thinking you're talking about a new coat of paint on the house or in a room, and you're talking about moving to Portugal. You see how different those two visions are? Yes, this is about changing how we're living, maybe even to the point of, like, they're thinking small. This person's thinking small. So if you're moving away from someone who's too anchored and in the 3D and not really having this vision for where they want to go. So I get the feeling that the communication over the past 3 or 4 weeks has been maybe a little bit challenging, because you're trying to communicate this big new vision, and this person is still hearing a coat of paint. Okay. And the Tower in this is like your realization, your awareness about a new path, and they're not really getting it. They're getting, okay, I'll work on changing up my food, or changing up, where we go on Friday nights, or when is date night, we'll change date night. So if you're in a traditional relationship, that can be just feels constricting to you. It doesn't feel like freedom. And if you're talking about a vision of freedom, you're going toward a person who can handle it. Okay. I get that you're going toward a person who is much more entrepreneurial, who's much more open. And no offense to Gemini here, but I can kind of feel sometimes, that we have a lot going on in Gemini. We're going to be going into Gemini season. I'm going to talk about that with you, and what house it hits, so that you can understand how big this Gemini energy is going to be for you, especially as it relates to your future. It relates to, a lot of the changes in May are internal to you. And then when you communicate them, it's like people can either come along or they don't. Okay. So this Two of Pentacles, you've been sitting on this a long time. I feel like you've known this for a long time. All right. You've known that you want to go in a certain direction, but you haven't seen like what it looks like, or you just know you're going to the edge. You're creating something new, and you're just like, okay, universe, I'm open to it. This Ten of Swords. What is this Ten of Swords? Hermit. Six of Cups. Oh yeah. King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So there's a third person here who's coming in who aligns with that vision. And if you're single now, right, there's nobody around you. There can be friends or family that fall away because they're not sort of ready to go along with you, or you decide to physically move. There could be a physical move in what I'm looking at here. And I just get the sense you've kept this inside a lot. All of the things that are happening in May, or most of the things happening in May, are hitting houses that are internal to you, houses that you are, it's sort of like how you're working with you. It's not about you dealing with other people. But when you change and shift yourself, that can change the energy of relationships, and people can just drop out of your life. It's perfectly normal. I just want you to know that that's perfectly normal. There is a person, I feel, this Wands energy, this King of Wands, Queen of Wands energy. This person brings out your passion. Okay. Or you bring out their passion. Maybe they have been kind of stuck in something for a long time, and they're the ones who are really coming to the edge. You already have some kind of vision for what you want to create, and it's getting refined now, or you're seeing it a little better. And, it's like up sticks and off I go. This is a person from the past, and this is somebody who gets your vision. What you're dealing with now is someone who just has a much smaller vision. I just keep getting that. And you're wanting to really expand. And I feel like the tribe will change, the community will change, everything is yes, that's right. The Sun is a yes card. Okay. Sun, Nine of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Devil card. Anything that feels constricting right now, anything that feels like you're there and you can't express yourself, you can't really do what you want to do, you're not free to step into your vision of your business, or you're not free to leave a job, or you're not free. There's something here that is really going to expand you. It's going to break you out of this in Taurus time. The Empress here can be your own divine feminine energy that you are embracing. This is something like you're giving birth to a new vision for your life. So let's go deeper into this reading. I want to look at this person, because I feel like the ending of a current cycle is bringing you so much wisdom that it's not like you can really make a choice anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have had a choice for a long time of how to be in a certain friendship or relationship, and it was okay. Like you kept one foot in it, and it's fine. But it's not fine anymore. Like the energy you're emitting, you cannot even help it. The energy you're emitting is something that doesn't connect with this old life. All right. So let's see where we go. Like I said, I'll talk about the astrology more. I'll go into depth. I'll see what you don't see coming, and I'll get some guidance for you as to how to surf this energy. All right. Aquarius, link is below if you want to continue on. I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.